Hey everybody, it's Mitch from Broke Boy Garage. Today we're going on part 2 of the Honda Civic single cam fun rebuild. That's my nephew's. So basically what had happened is we pulled it apart because it jumped time. The timing belt was extremely tight, and also was the tensioner bolt. So I tried to take it off the wrench, wouldn't move. Went to the 1.5 ratchet. It started moving, but it started pulling threads with it, and it eventually snapped. So they definitely way over tightened it and stretched the bolt out. So that block behind me is deemed useless. So I went and got a car, found a car with rod knock, and that's where this motor came from. So hopefully the block's good. Cylinder walls look good. We're going to give it a quick hone. I'm going to put a straight edge on it, make sure it's good. We're going to pull the rods and pistons and everything out of this, and we're going to take the stuff out of there that we know is good and take that head, and we're going to put it in there with some new bearings, get it back on the road. Ready?
Yep.
Someone was in here before too. So this bolt was down here, and it's supposed to be up here, and that short bolt was up here, and it's supposed to be down there. And they just left it like that. You can't trust people working on cars anymore. And they're missing the bolt right there. Didn't even have one there. Jeez. Jeez, man. I mean, it's good, but we got another. This might work. Nope. Yep. And I just take the bottom ones out by hand. Kind of wish the K-Series was off the Ranger stand so we could just do these beside each other. Really kind of just wish we'd have just, found a cheap motor, but it is what it is.
Swear.
But $800 for a D-Series is
Ridiculous.
Absurd. Way too much. You're going to spend $800. You might as well try to bump it up to 12 or 15 and just try to find a complete B-swap. Probably have a third gear that's popping out and misfiring motor, but better than nothing. So I'll flip it over, dump all this shit on the ground. And that's why I get a nice lightweight performance aluminum oil pan. Holy dirty. Sheesh. That is all slime. We're gonna have to clean the living dog shit out of that. Wow, that is a sight. Meant to do. These ones are a little less complicated bottom end wise. That would be
Why are you doing that?
why am I doing what?
Going back and forth.
Well, you're not supposed to use an impact on this, believe it or not. But when you take stuff apart, you're supposed to do the reverse putting it on. When you put these on, you do a cross pattern so it seats properly and it doesn't wedge it. Because if you wedge it, it's not going to last very long.
Makes sense.
The main bearings don't look bad. Ooh, that's rough. Ooh, that's not supposed to look like that. Come here, get a close up of that. That's not supposed to look like that. Glad we were putting a different crank in this. That's not good. What? 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 Bro, I have never seen that, ever. What? That's crazy. How does that happen? Oh, wow, there's a lot of material missing on that bearing. That thing had rod knock for a while. Look how thin that is. Dude, that's not good either. So look at this. That bearing doesn't even sit. Like, it literally... Like, it's supposed to, like, lock it, snap into place. Wow. I'm glad to see that the mains were okay, I guess. That's what you're supposed to do with those. Just sit that anywhere. So, we found some pretty significant damage inside this motor, but it's fine. The cylinder walls are good, and the crank journals, all that stuff, seems to be fine. I straight edged the deck. It's not completely perfect, but it's within spec, so we're not going to get it machined. So tomorrow, we'll degrease it some more, try to clean all the metal shavings out, because there was a lot, scrub the pan, and then I'll hone the cylinders, put a little bit of oil on them. Then we'll start tearing that motor apart, see if we can't get it knocked out in the next day or two. On to that.